Andrew 现在还在那个在游泳，在那个羽毛球场地上课吗？It's good. It's really cool. You know, when I was at your age, I always having class in the cafeteria. 然后呢, because of that, there are a lot of people just watching what I'm doing, right? So I'm just not having class in the cafeteria. Like I'm having a lot of homework in the cafeteria because I'm waiting for my parents to be off, and they're super busy. So I just wait downstairs and wait for them. And I have so many people and said, "Ah, you're doing something really good." They're giving me a lot of compliments. Okay. So everybody, so today we're going to review the first thing first, okay? So Emma, do you still remember how to share? Okay. So how to calculate the volume of a box? Do you still remember that, everybody? Okay, so if you remember that, and Taylor, if you're new here, you don't know that. So I'm just telling you, okay? So I don't know if anybody, so for instance, maybe Evan remember that, but Emma doesn't remember that, don't remember that. So I'm going to just tell you. So all the box, all the rectangular prism, I want to ask Evan, how many sides they have?
6.
Very good, there are 6, right? But we only call one of the sides is bottom. Do you understand? So the bottom one is actually touching the ground. We call it bottom side, okay? So first of all, Andrew, can you tell me what is the area of the bottom side? Yeah, you didn't turn on the mic. I cannot hear you.
5 times 7.
Very good, because this side is 5, this time is 7. So it's 5 times 7 equals 35 meters squared, right? Okay, so how to calculate the volume? You only need to find out the bottom side and times the height. For the height, this one is 6, so it's 35 times 6 equals 210 meters cube. And do you still remember why it is cube, Emma?
Because it's like square cubes and not just like the 2D squares.
Because this is volume, okay? When we have volume, we have width, length, and height times together. So that is 210. Get it, Violet? Okay, so if we have the area, because it's only just a width and length times together, so that's why there's only 2 times together, so it's just squared. Okay, so let's just take a look at the second one. So the bottom area of this box, Taylor, can you tell me what is this? What is the bottom area?
4.
No, the bottom area is 4 times 10. It's always the width times length. So 4 times 10 equals 40 inches squared. Understand? So we're talking about the area. So Violet, can you tell me how to calculate the volume?
40 times 8.
Equals?
320.
So what is the unit?
Cube.
Inch cube.
I
Okay,
mean,
inch cube. Very good. Cannot be just a cube. Good job. Violet, 你今天是不是起床以后还没说过话？还没开嗓，还没说话，是不是？ Okay, so boys and girls, 3, 4, 5, 6 is your turn. Okay, so Taylor, while we're doing this, I want you to focus with me, okay? Because you're new here, you never learned this one before. So the area of the bottom is always one side times the other. So for this question is what times what? Taylor? So what is the measurement of this one?
3 times
What is the measurement of this one? You take a look. So this one, very good. So the bottom area is 27 meters square. Understand? And can you tell me what is the volume? The volume is the bottom square times the height. So for this one, which is height?
7.
Very good. So 27 times 7 equals 189 meters and cube. You're right. Okay, understand? So 4, 5, 6, the same thing. You do yourself. And everybody, when you finished, please send it to me by chat. Okay, so I have received some the answers already. Okay, so I'm going to check the answer. And I love the one who sent me the answer with the unit. Andrew, understand? Okay, so why unit is very important. I'm going to emphasize here again, okay? So for instance, for this question, it's 189. So if I'm not telling you it's meter cube, it could be also represent 189 people, right? It could be represent 189 fish or 189. Yeah, it could be everything, correct? So everybody, you need to be careful. So the unit is very important, okay? So the first one is pretty easy because the bottom area is 5 times 10 equals 50 centimeters squared. So the volume equals 50 times 3 equals 150 centimeter cube. Next one, the bottom one is 8 times 12 equals 96 feet squared. So the volume equals 6 times 96 equals 576 feet cube. Good job. Okay, number 6, 5 times 6 equals 30 meters squared. That is the bottom. And 30 times 8 equals 240 meters cube. That's the volume. Very good. Good job. Okay, so everybody, you did a very good job. So Andrew, just to pay attention for the unit and pay attention for the number 5 questions. Okay, get it? Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So we're going to move forward to take a look at this one. Do you still remember how to do the circle? Okay, Emma is shaking head like she wants to shake the heads off. 点着头没了。Okay, so everybody, so actually last night I'm having a class of learning something really hard related to the circle, right? But I want to ask you a very simple question. So the value of the circle is determined by what? By the circle or by the center of the circle? Remember, Violet? Very good. Center of the circle, very good. So because if I name the center is Violet, so we call the circle what? Circle Violet. If I name this center Taylor, and we're gonna say this circle Taylor, and we're gonna say this one is circle Andrew, and we say it's circle O, circle P, and circle Evan, or circle fish. Okay, so everybody, if you want to name the circle, you have to name the center of the circle, okay? So also Emma, sorry, I'm not asking Emma, I'm asking Andrew. So Andrew, can you tell me the distance between the center to the circle is called what?
Forgot in English, but I can say in Chinese.
Chinese. Yeah, you can tell me the Chinese. Let me translate it for you.
半径
Very good. 半径. So 半径. So 小朋友记住了. So radius equals 半径. Okay, so we're learning Chinese as well. Okay, for some people already know the Chinese, this is English name is radius. Okay, so we're usually using the letter R to represent 半径. Okay, so for the radius, his Chinese name is 半径. Okay, so everybody, when we have a line that go across all the way to the circle, and you can tell it is actually double the radius, correct, everybody? So this is one radius, this is another radius, they connect together. So what is the name of that one, Violet?
diameter.
Very good, diameter. And Andrew, do you want to tell us the Chinese name?
直径
直径。对了，很好，直径。Okay, so radius is r, so diameter 直径 is d, but d equals 2 times r. Everybody, so this is something I want you to have this one, okay? So now we're just focused on the area of the circle, okay? So area of the circle is just something cover the whole thing. So how do we do it? The formula, okay? So Taylor, I don't know if you have the ability to write everything I'm saying on your notebook, because when we're having a class, this is a speed up class, so everybody in this class know that we're learning for 90 minutes. For learning, like in your school, probably takes 1 or 2 months thing. Okay.
Mhm.
So, but not just one time. So everybody's laughing. So you agree with me, right? But we're not saying that we just learn one time. Of course, we're going to repeat like today. They already learned these ones, but we're just always repeat and we'll go always review and get a little bit harder every time. But the thing is, we are learning in school like 1 to 2 month thing within 90 minutes. And it's already proved that everybody can handle that, but only when you can take some notes. Because if you try to memorize everything, use your brain, it is going to be hard. Understand, Taylor? So don't feel a lot of pressure, but I would suggest you taking some notes. That would be good. Okay, so everybody, the area of the circle is what? I want to ask Evan, the fish. You can.
Fish. I am
Fish.
memory not is be
Okay,
good.
so Evan, so Taylor, let me tell you why Evan's name is the fish, because we always teasing about him like he only have 7 seconds memory, right? So Evan, this time you have to write it down, okay? So Emma, can you help our fish?
Radius times pi.
Okay, very good. Okay, so radius times pi. So for this question, radius equals 4. So it's 4 times pi. So for now, we don't have to really calculate pi because pi equals 3.14. We don't care about it. So all I need is from you is 16 pi is good enough. Andrew, understand? So you tell me the answer for this one is 16 pi, but is it enough? Is it enough, Violet? No. So 哎呦，Emma 要把头掉下来了。哎呀，Andrew 要把头掉下来。It's inch square, right? You have to always think about the unit. Okay, so let's take a look at number 2. So Taylor, do you want to try? So we know area equals r times pi. So for the second question, what is the radius for this question?
6.
Very good. So it's 6 times 6 times pi. So equals what? 6 times 6 equals 36 pi
36.
centimeter square. Okay, 36 pi centimeter square. Okay, very good. So next one, I'm going to ask Violet. Can you directly tell me what is the answer for number 3?
4 pi feet square.
Feet square. Very good. Okay, good job. So number 4, number 5, and number 6, you are going to do yourself and send it to me by chat. And don't forget, Andrew, you have to have the unit. Okay. Okay, so Taylor, while you're thinking about like that, so can you tell me for the number 4, what is the radius for number 4?
10
Very good. So you have the area is what? Can you tell me the equation? 10.
times
Uh-huh.
r.
So another r, still 10. Get it? So both of them are r. R times pi. Get it? So r, so 10 times 10 times what? Pi.
R.
Yeah, so r equals 10. So radius is 10. So if you have the equation is r times pi. So it's 10 times 10 times pi. Get it? So equals what? 10 times 10 equals what?
10 times 100.
Very good. So it's 100 pi. Understand? Okay, so number 5, number 6, you do yourself, okay? Starting to calculate. Okay, so I have received the thing. Oh, yeah, pi is good. 那个 Evan 说我找不到怎么打这个 symbol，没关系啊，so you can just write as pi. Okay. So, Violet. So can you tell me? Oh, sorry, not Violet. Emma. So number 5. What is the answer?
Number 5 is 9 pi centimeter square.
Very good. And Andrew. Oh, sorry, Evan. Evan, can you tell me number 6 equals what?
64 pi miles square.
Very good. Good job. Okay, so all you need to do is just to square the radius using radius time itself. So 6 times 6, 2 times 2, 10 times 10, and plus a pi, right?
Harry,
Huh?
Harry, you forgot to write the square for miles.
Oh, really? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so let's take a look at number 7. Thank you. So if for some question I don't know the radius, I only know the diameter, how am I going to do? So first of all, I'm going to transfer the diameter to radius. Understand? So Violet, do you still remember 1 diameter equals how many radius?
2.
Very good. So if the diameter equals 4, so Violet, can you tell me the radius equals what?
2.
So 2 inches, right? So the area equals what? 2 times 2 times pi equals 4 pi inch square. Okay, so let's take a look at number 8. So Emma, we have 2 feet.
The
Diameter. Can you tell me the radius equals what?
1 foot.
1 foot. Very good. So can you tell me what is area for this circle?
1 foot pi.
1 times 1 times pi, right? So equals 1
Yeah.
pi, just a pi foot square. Good job. Okay. So that's 9. Andrew, can you tell me number 9 equals what? Number 9, the radius is 8. What is a well, sorry, diameter is 8. What is the radius?
Radius is 4. 4.
Very good. What is the area?
16
Okay,
pi
16 pi
meter square.
Okay, very good. Okay, so number 10, number 11, number 12. Okay, Taylor, I haven't seen you moving your pencil or hands at all. Taylor, okay, yeah, you need to starting to write down everything and starting to calculate. Okay, so number 11, number 10, number 11, I think everybody can do. Number 12 is a little bit hard, but don't worry about it. If you don't know how to do it, I will help you. So you can use fractions, Emma, I think is better. Okay, but I'm going to explain why I like fraction better than the decimal later. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. I got the first one already. So first one, Taylor, can you tell me, for the diameter is 10, can you tell me what is the radius?
10.
So 10 is the diameter. That's the whole entire thing. I want to have the radius, which is a half of this one. Can you tell me what it is?
5.
So what is a half of 10?
5.
Very good. So the radius for this one is 5 centimeters. Get it? So how to calculate the area of the circle?
5
Times.
times 5.
Very good. Times
Times
pi. So the thing is called pi. Okay, so very good. 5 times pi equals what? You can calculator if you want.
25
Okay.
pi.
25 pi. Very good. And don't forget the unit, centimeter square. If this is centimeter, this is centimeter. Understood? Okay. So next one, Andrew. 12 miles as diameter, radius equals what?
6. And then it's 6 times 6 times 36
Times
and times pi
mhm,
pi and
equals
then it's equals to 36 pi miles
6
square.
pi miles square. Okay, very good. Okay, last one. If we have the diameter is 5 feet, right? So Evan the fish, what is the radius? So 5 divided by 2, right?
1/2 or like 2.5.
Okay, so 5 divided by 2 equals 2.5 feet. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So how do we do it? You have two options, right? So it's 2.5 times 2.5 times pi, or we do 5/2 times 5/2 times pi. Correct? Okay, so my question is, which one you like better? I like this one better because all you have to do is what? It's just to do the top one times together. 5 times 5 equals 25. And the bottom one, 2 times 2 equals 4. And 25/4 pi. You're done. And feet square, of course, right? But for this one, you have to do 2.5 times 2.5. So 125 and 50 and 625. And you do counting 2 decimals as 6. So which one is better, everybody? Of course, the fraction one is better. This one takes a lot of time, right? So fraction one, when you times 2 fractions together, so 5/3 times 5/3 equals what? 25/9, right? So 4/3 times 11/2, so equals what? 44/6. So it's much easier than that. Get it, everybody? Okay, so for this part, Taylor, I think you need a calculator because you said you're not very familiar with the division, okay? So this part, very easy. Taylor, using 1 week, I give you some division questions and get it over, okay? 不要说啊，我不会，我不行. I trust you. Everybody can do that. Okay, right, Evan? At the very beginning, your division is not very good, right? So now your division is the best, I think, okay? So let's take a look at this one. So if, everybody, we know the area is 12.56, which is 4 pi feet square, okay? So I'm going to just change it them into pi, so just to help you, easier for you to calculate. So if the area of the circle is 4 pi feet square, what is diameter? What is the radius? So how do we do it? Because area equals radius times pi, right? So 4 pi violet equals radius times pi. Correct, everybody? Correct? Okay, so can you tell me pi and pi are gone, right? So that means 4 equals r times r. So who can tell me r equals what?
2.
Very good, because 2 times 2 equals 4. So immediately I know the radius is 2. So if radius 2, what is diameter?
4.
Very good. So 2 feet and 4 feet. Understand, everybody? So let's do another one, okay? So 28, 26, I'm going to transfer them for you. So equals 9 pi meters square. Okay, everybody, if the area equals 9 pi, so what is the radius? What is the diameter? Please do it yourself. Okay, so Taylor, when you do some question like that, I want you to write as, because area equals radius times pi. So 9 pi equals radius times pi, correct? Okay, so you go on, make a guess, radius equals what?
Wait, so are we doing the circles, the top one?
No, we're finding out what is the radius, what is the diameter, just exactly what I do with the circle 3. I want you to do circle 8. Violet, you're doing really good, but did you forget something? And Evan, the fish memory kicking again. 你看 Violet 的脸。Okay, so everybody, I'm going to tell you, okay? So Taylor, if you have 9 pi equals r times pi. So the left side and right side has the same pi, we can just get over it. So 9 equals r times r. So Evan, r equals what? What? Two numbers times together equals 9. So this number equals what?
5
5 times pi, 5 equals 9. Andrew, Evan, what times what 两个一样的数乘起来等于9，这个数等于多少？想想。What?
Wait, 9 times 1.
3 times 3 equals 9, correct? Right? So we want to guess the value of radius. So it's 3 times 3 equals 9. So radius equals 3, right? So we have radius equals 3 meters. So what is the diameter? Diameter is double the radius, so it's 6 meters. Correct, everybody? Okay, good job. Okay, so let's take over this one. Okay, so we're having...
Can I go to the washroom?
Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So everybody, do you still remember what is the meaning of complementary and supplementary? Do you still remember? Okay, Emma, Evan 说
Right.
是你为什么要问我问题？我是一条鱼 I only have 7 seconds memory. Andrew 说老师，我觉得我是小鱼2号。Evan the fish and Andrew the fish as well. So we have 2 fish as in the class. So when you have the complementary, that means 2 angles plus together equals 90 degrees. Okay, when you have the supplementary angles, that means 2 angles plus together equals 180. Taylor 怎么了 ？Taylor 上课上的纸掉到下面去了，没有本子是吧？叫妈妈给你买个本子啊。OK, supplementary.
Can I go to the washroom?
Yes, you can. Yes.
Wait, what do we solve?
Yeah. No, just to write down this, Emma. No, I know you remember that, but we have a fish. We have 2 fishes in the classroom. 我要等他们 taking 那个 notes. Okay, so everybody, if you copy down yourself, so let's take a look at this one. So this one is a line, right? So all the line is 180 degrees, right? So 180 minus 112 equals what? 180 minus 112 equals 68 degrees. So this one is 68 degrees. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. 91 and x. So the whole line is 180. So the x equals 180 minus 91 equals 89, right? So these two, so 112 and 68 are supplementary angle to each other. Understand, Emma? And 89 and 91 is supplementary angles to each other. Understand, Taylor? Okay, so let's do 3, 4, 5, and 6. For 5 and 6, everybody, when you see this little angle, you know it is 90 degrees, right? So 90 minus 35 equals the complementary angle. Understand, Evan? Okay, so 4 questions. Please do yourself. Okay, so this one's pretty easy, right? So the first question, Emma 很好的，Emma 旁边就放了一个小圆圆，然后那个 Evan 就比较老实，degrees 每个都打了，OK，very good，OK。So let's take a look at this one. So actually，我就跟你说啊，就每个小朋友他有自己的 style 的，对不对？每个小朋友找到自己喜欢的方式就可以，对不对？OK，so 180 minus 128 equals 52 degrees，right？Taylor，这个简不简单？这个很简单，对不对？这个应该每个小朋友都会做啊。So 180 minus 163 equals 17 degrees. That's x, okay? So this one I said they're 90 degrees. So 90 minus 35 equals 55 degrees. And 90 minus 62 equals 28 degrees. Okay, so that is the answer. Okay, so now let's move forward. There are some questions that our kids hates the most is what? It's called word problem. Am I right? Okay, so everybody doesn't like to read, especially in math. Okay, if I give you some questions to calculate, you think, oh, this is fine. This is totally fine. But when we're having some questions that you need to have something like that, you probably don't like it. So two complementary angles have equal measures. What is a measure of each angle? So we have two complement angles have equal measures. Okay, so that means what? One of them is x, and the other one is also x, right? But they're complementary. What does this mean? That means you plus them together equals what? Andrew?
X plus X.
X plus x equals what? There are two complementary angles.
2x.
So equals what?
Oh. But you mean which angle? Which angle?
X plus x equals complementary angles. So I said before, if there are two angles, they're complementary to each other. That means these two angles plus together equals what?
I forgot.
Can you tell Andrew? Andrew 真的 Andrew ，Andrew 已经改名了，Andrew the fish 啊，可以啊，也真是两个人真是两条鱼。Emma，can you tell Andrew?
Complementary x plus x equals 90.
Very good. When two angles is complementary, Andrew, they plus together equals 90. When two angles are supplementary, they plus together equals what? Fish? Andrew 和 Evan 两个人可以抢答，一起回答。
180.
Very good. 哎呀，我们 Andrew 不行啊，Andrew 还是小鱼，然后 Evan 已经变成大鱼了，OK？然后前段时间 Evan 还觉得自己是 penguin，对吧？觉得啊，我这鱼吃多了，我就是企鹅，对不对？Okay, so everybody, if you have two same things, okay, plus together equals 90. So this one equals what? Very easy, 45 degrees. Correct, everybody? So this is very easy, okay? So now let's take a look at the second one, okay? The second one is hard, okay? The measurement of an angle is 2/3 of the measurement of its supplement. What is measure of the angle? So that means one angle. So everybody, when you see is, that means what? I want to ask Violet.
Equals.
Very good. Thank you, Violet. Is. So 2/3. How to write it? 2/3. Andrew?
I'm not sure.
It's 2/3. That's 2/3. Understand? Okay. Off. When you see off, that means what? Evan the fish? Evan the big fish.
I don't know.
Times. Off is times. Is equal. 哎呀，快记下来，快记下来. So when you're taking notes, Evan, Andrew, and Taylor, okay, you have to say is equal. And off is times. Get it? How to taking notes? Okay, off, it's supplementary. It's supplementary is what? 180 minus this number, correct? Okay, everybody, this one's getting harder. Okay, we try to understand the question first, then we calculate. So the x is that angle equals 2/3 of its supplementary. So supplementary means what? This number using 180 minus x.
Two-thirds is 120 degrees.
Okay, Very good. So let's take a look at this one. Okay, do you understand why does 180 minus x? 不过如果有道题目他说 it's the measurement of its complementary, it's 90 minus x. Okay, get it? Okay, so everybody, I want you to write down this one. Okay, so we're going to calculate it later together. So first of all, please just 我在咪咪啊，咪咪啊，咪咪在睡觉。Hi, Goody. Goody 你也在我后面。哎呀，我家小动物都在我身边。So x equals 2 over 3 times 180. So let's just tell you it's 180, 20, okay? So 2 over 3 minus x equals what? Equals 2 over 3x. Okay, so this question became 1 and 2 over 3x equals 120. So x equals 120 times 5 over 3. So equals 24. So the answer is 72 degrees. Okay, we're not, you don't need it. And so Emma, if you can calculate it, you can calculate it. So for the rest of you, I only ask you to do the equation. 只要能把式子列出来就行了. Evan the big fish, understand? So Andrew the normal fish. So carry the fish's fish. Okay, so let's take a look at this one, okay? So there are two angles are complementary to each other. 哎呀，看到这道题目怎么做? If one is x, the other is what? If one is, 它们加起来等于90度啊。那一个是 x，另外一个是什么？是不是90减 x？对不对？是不是90减 x？是不是90减 x？
Yeah.
嗯哼。Okay, so if two angles, the measurement of one of them is 24 less the other. 那什么意思啊？是不是他们两个人相差24度啊？ Correct? Okay, so that means one of them minus the other equals what? Everybody?
24.
Very good. 24. Okay, so 90 minus 2x equals 24. So who can tell me 2x equals what? 90减去一个数等于24. So this number equals what?
Six.
66.
66. Very good. So 2x equals 66. X equals what?
33.
33. Very good. 33. Understand? Okay, so everybody understand? So when we're doing those questions, just a step by step, one by one. There's no hard feeling and nothing hard at all. Just a little by little. Okay, so now everybody, let's do some easy questions to warm up and just to be happy. Okay, be happy. Okay, Emma 去哪了？Emma 去游泳了。Okay, Emma 真的，Emma 去下面抓鱼去了。Okay, so everybody, Violet, do you still remember what is the inside degree of three angles?
180.
Okay, so if one is 70, one is 95, what is the angle for the one?
50.
Okay, so it's 180 minus 70 minus 95, right? Equals 15 degrees. Very good. Good job. Okay, so everybody, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 非常简单，做一下，好不好？ Okay, good job. So let's take a look at this one. So the first one, Violet, can you tell me what is angle for this one?
35.
Let me check. Good job. Okay, Taylor, can you tell me what is angle for this one? Taylor,
Taylor's
I can't hear you.
muted.
对啊，他没把麦克-
65,
What, can you say it again?
65.
65? 65? So do you know like all of them plus together equals 180, right? So let's see, 80 plus 85 equals what? Taylor?
80 plus 85.
165, right?
Um,
Yeah, 165. So 180 minus 165 equals what?
160.
So Taylor,
It-
I have a very, I don't know like how you're learning math before, okay? So if I, like the rest of the people in this classroom or like all the students I have seen or myself, like if I want to do 180 minus 165, I'm going to do something like that. Okay, so none of them can be done by just looking at them. Get it? So you need to use a pencil and write it down. So 0 minus 5 equals 5. So 7 minus 6 equals 1. So it's 15 degrees. Get it? So you need to have 你有学过数式吗？因为你妈妈跟我说你加减乘除都会做的。Can you do? Yeah, you can do that. So
but I
so
can't do divided.
ah
But I can't do divided.
yeah, but I said you can use calculator, but still. But this one is nothing related to division, right? Is it related to division? No, right? So you can do it, right? Okay. So Taylor, still you. Can you tell me 50, 65 equals what? 50 plus 65 equals what?
115.
115. So 180 minus 115 equals what?
It would be is no is no is that it's 75.
No, it's 65 degrees. Okay, so Taylor, you need to write it down. Okay, you cannot do everything in your brain and you have to write everything down. Okay, number 5, Evan, the kind of confused fish. Can you tell me what is the answer for number 5?
Is it 25?
那我们看看 25 对不对 Okay, so 65 times plus 25 equals 90. 90 plus 90 equals 180. Very good. Okay, so Evan, can you tell me this number 5 is also, what is the name of this triangle?
That I kind of forgot.
Right triangle. They have an angle which is 90 degrees, get it? So right triangle, okay? So first one, 70, 95, and whatever. So Violet, can you tell me what kind of triangle it is?
Mhm.
What kind of triangle it is?
Complementary. I mean,
No. There's no one triangle is complementary triangle. We only have complementary angles. Complementary angles is 2 angles plus together equals 90. So that means this angle and this angle, they are complementary to each other, okay? So when we're talking about the name of the triangle, they are right triangle, obtuse
Right.
triangle,
right triangle.
obtuse triangle, and acute triangle, correct?
And then there's the scaling, isosceles, and
Yeah,
that stuff.
scaling and isosceles and equilateral, right?
Yeah.
So Violet, let me ask you, this one is a right, obtuse, or acute?
Right.
Why it is right?
Because it has right angle.
Which one is right angle?
The 95 thing.
95 is right angle?
No, this one.
I'm asking you number 1. I'm asking you number 1.
I know number 1. The
So which one is right angle? 这边有 right angle 吗? So what is the definition of right angle, Violet?
90 degrees.
Yeah. So do we have 90 degrees here?
No.
Okay, so what is it? What kind of angle? So it's not right, right? So it is obtuse.
No.
Why it is not? So what kind of angle is, what kind of triangle is obtuse triangle?
Over 9. I mean, it's obtuse.
那到底是什么? So when you have one angle is bigger than 90, this is called obtuse. When you have an angle which is equals to 90, it is right angles. And when you have angles all smaller than 90, it is acute. Correct, everybody? Okay. So number 2, Andrew, what kind of angle it is?
Acute.
Very good. Number 3, Evan, the kind of confused fish?
Acute.
Very good. Number 4, Emma.
Acute.
Very good. Number 5, Violet.
Right.
Very good. Number 6, so let's study number 6. Okay, 55, 80, and what is angle?
45.
45, very good. 45, so what angle it is? 每一个
Acute.
角数是不是都比90度小啊？所以它是 acute. Very good. Okay, number 7. 咪咪，你们看到我们这边有只猫，看到吗？ Did you see? There's a cat.
A black one.
Yeah, she's moving.
I
Mimi,
see.
Mimi, come on. Mimi, Mimi, come on.
Is her name Mimi?
Yeah, yes.
Is she stealing a book?
She has a cat? Yeah, she does. I'm going to her house for dinner today. Yay. Wait, did you get another cat?
No, that's one. That's the 就是这只呀，就是这只。
Oh, she looks so much bigger.
对呀，对呀，对呀，它大了好多，它大了好多。
Wait, I thought dogs chase cats.
对呀，他们在玩。Mimi,
Maybe so long.
OK，好好好，躲起来，躲起来，躲在妈妈，躲在妈妈里。OK，好，不要给狗蛋看到，坏狗蛋，坏狗蛋，你们要看狗蛋吗？哎呀呀呀呀，好好好好。OK, they're fighting again. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so what is the name of this one then? So 40, 85, and Taylor, do you want to try to calculate these two yourself? Okay, because that's all. Let's just focus on number 8 because that's the thing I want to talk about. So 40, 70, and 70, right? So everybody, what is the name of this one? It's acute, right? But also they have another name because these two angles are the same. So these two lines are same. So what is the name of that?
Isosceles triangle.
Very good. Isosceles triangle. Okay, good job. Okay, so 怎么又不动了? It's not moving. Oh my god. Okay. 哎呀 Okay. 不行不行，等一下，重新来。
Hope difficult.
哎，你看我们 Evan 的 kind of confused fish 多努力，他每一个都在写下来，每个都在记笔记，可好了。我的坏掉了 ，Are you kidding me？ 我的鼠标和那个都不能动。对 ，so weird。对啊，我的 mouse 为什么不能动呢？No, it's not moving at all。哎，我生气了。等一下啊。Oh my god. What happened? No. No, my computer is not moving at all. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, they're moving. Okay, finally. They just stuck. Okay. Good. Can you see it, everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, good. Okay. So now let's just take a look at this one. What is a perimeter? What is a perimeter?
Perimeter.
Perimeter means like the every single size measurement together, right? Every single size measurement together. So now we're going to learn the perimeter of all the shapes. Okay, so for instance, for the first one, okay, I know.
Whoa. What happened?
因为我刚才不是在动嘛，然后他都不让我动嘛，然后他现在就乱动了。啊，I'm dying. One second, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, boys and girls. Okay. Finally. Okay, everybody, if you understand this one, so the perimeter is just all the measurement of 1, 2, 3, 4 line, right? So for the first one, Violet, is it 12? Yeah. Is it 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12, correct? So do we do 12 plus 12 all the way, Evan? No, we do 12 times 4 equals 48 feet. Correct? Everybody? Okay, so number 2, number 3, and number 4, that's the same thing. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, your turn. Mimi. Okay, so everybody, the first question, very easy. So 10 times 2 plus 8 times 2 equals 36 inches. Right? Why this time there's no square? Because you just plus them, you're not timing them. So 12 times 4 equals 48 feet. That's the same thing. Basically, actually, this one and this one, the same shape. Okay, they're just a different position. And this one, A lot of people said, oh, you just give me one. No, they're square. So each of them are 14, right? So 14 times 4 equals 56 centimeters. Okay, so boys and girls, we're not going to keep going these ones because it's just to plus them together, okay? So now just to review a little bit, find the area of each shape. Do you still remember how to calculate the value of rectangle? It's just the length times time, right? It's easy. But today we're going to learn the new thing. It's called a parallelogram, okay? So parallelogram, if you move this one here, is it just a square? Sorry, rectangle, correct? So basically you're still using this line times this line. So it's basically bottom times height. So 6 times 6 equals 36 meters square. Understand? Why it is like that? Because you're moving this. Violet, are you taking notes or do you understand? Easy, right? Okay, so now let's just do 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so first question, I want to call Taylor. Can you tell me what is area of this rectangle?
10
Times
times
8
8
equals?
equals 80.
Very good. 80 inches square. Very good. Taylor, I already see you're proving. Very good. Rectangle, Violet, number 2.
35 kilometers square.
Okay, very good. Okay, number 12.
49 inches square.
49 inches square. Good job. Very good. Okay, so we're going to move forward. Okay, so everybody, today we have reviewed a lot of things, right? So last part, we're going to learn the thing we haven't learned it before. It's called trapezoid. Okay, how to calculate the area of the trapezoid is, everybody please write it down, okay? So the top one plus the bottom one times the height and divided by 2.
My mother taught me that during the summer.
Okay, so 9 plus 12. 那还好你不是 fish 呢。你不是 fish， 你妈妈告诉你你也忘了，是不是？ Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Okay, so for this question, for number 1, everybody. So the first one, the first line, okay, the upper line plus the bottom line times 6 divided by 2. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So 21 times 3 equals 63 centimeters.
Where?
Yeah, thank you, square. Thank you, Emma. Okay, understand, Violet, understand, Evan, understand, Andrew, understand, Taylor? Okay, so number 2, I'm going to do with you. Okay, so Violet, can you tell me what is the upper line?
upper line.
Mm-hmm.
14 meters.
14 meters. What is the bottom?
18 meters.
18 meters. Plus together times what? What is the height?
10 meters
Okay, and divided by
divided by 2.
2. 32 times 5 equals 160 meters square. Okay, everybody, number 3, number 4, you're doing so. Okay, huh? Number 3, does anybody finished and can tell me what is the answer?
24 feet square.
24 feet square, very good. Because 5 plus 7 equals 12. 12 times 4 divided by 2 equals 12 times 2 equals 24 feet square. Seven plus 10 times 5 divided by 2。好，这个有点麻烦，对不对？好，我告诉你们，最简单的方法做 divided by 2或 division 啊，Taylor，你听好啊，因为你不太会做，对不对？老师告诉你方法，17 times 5每个人都会做，对不对？等于85 divided by 2怎么办？Andrew， 85 over 2 done。You divide it by 2, you just over 2, and you're done. Get it, Violet? So that's the quickest way. If you don't want to do the division, that is the best way of doing that, okay? So everybody, I'm telling you the tricks, okay? So 5, 6, 7, 8. Violet 加油啊！什么声音啊？Okay, so everybody, let's take a look at the last one. Okay, last set. So 18 plus 9, so that's top, that's a bottom, correct, Taylor? Times 6 divided by 2. So if you don't want to do division, but 6 divided by 2 is just a 6 cut into half, so it's 3. So it's 27 times 3, so the answer is 81. Everybody, did you get it right? Okay, so let's take a look at the next one. The top is 6, the bottom is 15, so times 9 divided by 2. So equals 21 times 9 divided by 2 equals 189 over 2. So 6, this is 6, right? So the bottom, 12. So 6 plus 12 times 4 divided by 2 equals 18 times 2 equals 36. 4 plus 8 times 3 divided by 2 equals 6, sorry, 12 times 3 divided by 2 equals 30, sorry, 36 divided by 2 equals 18. Get it, everybody? Okay, so we're going to move forward to the number 9 and number 10, okay? So
I
all
have
these
a
were, huh?
How did you get number 7?
Number 7, oh, because it is, Evan, it is a square. Sorry, it's a rectangle. So rectangle means this line and this line is the same. This line and this line same, right? So if this is 6, that means this is also 6. So that's why the bottom is 12.
Okay.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay, number 9. A trapezoid has an area of 60 centimeters square, and its height is 6 centimeter and one base is 8 centimeter. What is the other base length? Okay, 我们来看一下。So we know the height is 6. We know the one of the base is 8. So we don't know the other one, right? Can we name the other one x, Violet? Okay, so 8 plus x times what? Times the height. So what is the height, Andrew?
The height is 6 centimeters.
6 centimeter and divided by 2. Correct? Okay, so this one equals 60, correct? So everybody, 8 plus x times 6 divided by 2 equals 3. So what times 3 equals 60? Evan?
20.
Very good. So 8 plus x equals 20, right? So 8 plus x equals 20. X equals what, Violet?
Cool. 12.
Very good. So the other length is 12 centimeters. Understand, Andrew? Okay, so everybody, that's it for today's class. Okay, we have go through a lot of chapters, actually a lot of chapters. Okay, so we learn a little bit new thing. Okay, we learned a little bit new thing, and we have reviewed a lot of things, right? And like I said, everybody, we are fish. Okay, human beings is actually got it from fish. Do you know that? So if you have only 7 seconds memory, that is normal. That means you still have a lot of like very old genetic thing. You got it from your old, your like trillion times maybe grandfather is a fish. Okay, so that means it's yeah. You don't know that, Andrew? 我们是从鱼进化来的。Okay, so
Not
everybody,
monkeys.
yeah, yeah.
Not monkeys.
不是 monkey 也是从鱼，最早的时候是有鱼的，先最早是有鱼，然后鱼然后爬到岸上来，然后变成4肢的，然后再分，但是最早的动物都是鱼啊。
And that billion years ago, not
对
trillion.
对对 billion
Billion.
years ago, yes, billion years ago, you're right. Okay, so boys and girls, 我们回家的时候如果有不懂的 ，OK Taylor, everybody is going to check the video. Video 的时候你可以随时把老师 stop， 老师不懂的地方你可以再是不停的看。Okay, so that's it for today's class. We're gonna see each other next week. Okay, bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.